Ready to Love Season 10 Episode 1 Hot Take. So we got a new season, a new location, but essentially the same formula being used to help singles find love. For the season premiere, we only get to see footage of the first mixer, which has 5 men and 5 women meeting and greeting one another. And tonight's mixer had a double elimination. Now, one change that I actually liked for this season was Nephew Tommy's decision to allow tonight's eliminated cast members the chance to stick around and meet the other group of singles. After all, in past seasons, it's been unfair for cast members to get eliminated on the first episode because they really didn't get a chance to know everybody. For me, the highlight of the episode has to be the scene featuring Cornelius and Camille getting married. I know that they caught a lot of heat in their season for having a fake relationship, quote unquote, but it's nice to see their relationship standing the test of time. And it doesn't hurt that Camille is still thicker than cold Rotel dip. For this season of Ready to Love, I want to tailor my reviews to share what I think about the cast members and the relationship dynamics from one man's point of view. I don't have a lot to say about the men in tonight's mixer, but I do see a lot of red flags with them. But for the women, the one woman that was my MVP for the mixer was Deonna. Deonna is chocolate, she's thicker than Rotel dip, she has a unique sense of humor, she dresses modestly, yet she leads with her personality and feminine energy, despite being a firefighter. If there are any red flags with Deonna, it's whether any guys that are part of the process would be able to handle her line of work. If I were single, Deonna would be the type of woman that I would want to go after. I saw several red flags with the remaining women in the mixer. Kiara seems like a cool woman, but when I initially saw her, my eyes immediately honed in on her chesticles. I mean, they were on full display, and one mishap, and those puppies will be unleashed. Kiara leads with her body, which is within her right. But there's a downside to leading with looks versus substance. There will always be somebody who looks better and demands more attention. True initially came off as a mature lady who was a bit of a flirt, but the more she started talking, the more she began to turn the guys off. True eventually became very judgmental with some of her interactions, and she didn't come off as having a sense of humor at all. She was also dressed a little too conservative, so I can see why she was up for elimination. Angie is a very attractive woman, but she's coming on the show after the death of her fiance, and she's very quick to claim Will after giving him her number. I wonder if Angie will compare all the guys she meets to her fiance, or if Angie will love very hard and very fast. Either scenario will spell danger to all the men in the process. And lastly, there's Sahara. Let's keep it real. She has hood tendencies, and the guys really didn't find her that attractive. In my opinion, the guys will view Sahara as a good time, nothing more and nothing less. So be sure to tune in for next week's Ready to Love Hot Take.